Ashton Kutcher is a true Renaissance man. He is also married to actress Mila Kunis and a proud dad with another baby on the way. And best of all, season 2 of his Netflix comedy, The Ranch, comes out tomorrow. Let's take a look.
Dude, you are not getting with number 7 John Elway, okay? You're not even getting with Peyton Manning. I mean, maybe Eli Manning.
Whatever, man. You couldn't even get with Cooper Manning.
Oh, right, yeah, because if Cooper Manning's on Tinder and he sees the rooster, he's gonna swipe left.
Ashton Kutcher, good morning.
Morning, how you doing?
So this is kind of, is it the second installment of season 1 or it's season 2 of The Ranch? Or does it really matter?
Well, so with Netflix, they just launched like 10 episodes at a time in these chunks. And with sitcoms, the general way that you format a season is like 22 episodes. So instead they did 10, which was the first installment, and then 10 more, which is the second installment of the first season. This
is really fun because you've actually said it's kind of like a country song that became a sitcom.
Yeah, the show is really, it's a country song.
Like, you got like the ranch
hands. It's a country song. Yeah, it's like beer and football and your dog got run over by a train. Yeah. It's like, that's what the show is.
And your character is named Colt, right? Yeah. And you're just like a guy who's trying to regain high school glory.
Yeah, exactly.
Which we can all relate to.
Well, it's a funny thing. I think there's like a growing trend across the country of people that they go off to pursue whatever it is that they think their career is going to be and whatever they're going to be great at. And they go to college and they get a degree, and then they get out of college and they go, wait, there's not a job for that degree. And it's like kind of the realization of your worst nightmare, which is like you fail at the very thing that you thought you were going to be great at. And now you have to move back home with your parents and like work for your hard-nosed dad and like deal with your brother. It's like all the adult relationships of families.
But you get a lot of laughs out of it.
Yeah, I mean, it's definitely funny, but it's also, I think, has like a little bit more of a dramatic bent than most sitcoms, which makes it really fun to act on.
By the way, it's also potentially a big 70s show reunion.
Yeah.
Because you already have Danny Masterson, and now I hear Wilmer Valderrama's in the next.
Yeah, we like to work with our friends.
I know, you like basically like, I've got an idea.
Yeah, well, you know, a lot of these ranches are run by immigrant labor, and I actually think it's like a hot button topic in the country right now.
Yeah.
And so I think for, you know, a socially conscious sitcom that's represented a conservative point of view, I think there's probably a different conservative point of view around immigration when you get into rural America, and I think it's important to represent.
Let's talk about your family. You don't know this, but I feel a connection because we both have little girls that just turned 2.
Yeah.
And we both have babies on the way.
Yeah.
So give me some advice. Like, have you...
Give me advice.
I don't know.
You know, like all my friends are like, you're going from plain zone to going to man to man.
That's what everyone says.
And it's like intensely scary.
Totally scary.
Plus, like the first one, you know, I basically became like a doula for the pregnancy. You know, I was like, I read everything you could possibly read. And this one, I'm like, yeah, it's coming. You know, and like you have a recognition that they're pretty durable. You're not going to break them. Like, and so, you know, I'm like, and I'm how am I going to run after this one and deal with, you know, I thought the first one was, you know, exhausting in the beginning.
I know.
I'm a little terrified.
It is terrifying. And then there's all, people have been talking to you about like how you have to get Wyatt's your daughter. Get her ready for the new baby.
Yeah, there's like a whole pattern, right? Don't be holding the baby when the like. I mean, I'm sure my parents were holding someone when something and we're okay.
I know.
You know?
I know. It's so exciting though.
It's really exciting.
Is Wyatt excited? Like my little girl's like, she's.
You know, she points to Mila and she's like baby brother when she points to the belly, and then she points to dad and she goes beer, and so like, so I think she gets there's something in the belly.
Yes.
But I don't quite think that she knows that it's not going to be a plastic doll yet.
Yeah, exactly. You guys have your Halloween costumes planned out?
We get like, so we were planning to do the Halloween thing, and we saw like the Ren from Star Wars, the little like
Kylo Ren?
Yeah, and we were like, oh my God, that would be amazing. And then we realized like, and I was going to be like Han Solo, it was with Leia, and we were like, that's totally selfish. Like, that's just like, those are the costumes we want to wear.
Right, she wants to be Peppa Pig.
She wants to be Peppa Pig or like Princess Sophia. And so I don't know what we're going to do yet. We got a little time.
All right. Ashton Kutcher, great to catch up with you. Give our best to Mila and Wyatt, and again, good luck with the new baby.
Thank you.
You know what? It's probably going to be fine for all of us.
I think it'll all work out.
The new season of The Ranch hits Netflix tomorrow.
Hello, Today fans. Thanks for checking out our YouTube channel. Subscribe by clicking that button down there and click on any of the videos over here to watch the latest interviews, show highlights, and digital exclusives.